Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4. My name's Kalan and we have a decision to make. Do I stay in the Institute forever? I don't...
Are you following?
Yeah, look, Father, shush. Okay, so he wants me down here. I don't need to ask that question. At least I know he wants me down here. I don't know what to do. The whole point of this was to find my son. So I actually might press escape just to shut him up because he's going to carry on saying, "You think this is really important? You must talk to me." So the whole point of this was to get my son. Like, obviously, when you first come to Fallout 4, you're like, "Son? What son? Pfft, wee guns, Bob. Hey, there's Piper and all the rest of them and stuff." And you go around, you have a fun time. You help like people, and so I've got three kind of gangs: the Minutemen, Railroad, and the Brotherhood of Steel. Minutemen, I feel, are the ones who are the nicest, but they're weak and not inept. Brotherhood of Steel are pure and just, but purity is not always good. They want to cleanse the Commonwealth. And then the Railroad, I don't really know that much about them. I've only just kind of gone with them. But there's three groups of like organizations who, on the surface, don't have bad kind of objectives, but they all clash with each other. And then you've got the individual companions you're with. So the whole thing was about getting Sean. Now there's no Sean to get. What is the objective of the main character? What am I doing? If it was me, like, I know I've kind of like spread myself about a bit, but the one person that I really like out of everybody is Piper. She's just so awesome. And so, like, is that now my aim? Is just like, there is no Commonwealth. There's nothing to save. What do you save? Obviously, if my son's correct, then obviously I don't want the Institute to be destroyed. Depends what breakthroughs are on. I need to know more information. Essentially, that's what my answer would be to him. Would be, give me more information. Don't try and force me one way or the other. Let me, let me see what you're building, and then I can decide. So I guess the option I take is I don't know one. I think that's what we've got to do.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine.
I didn't say yes.
Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay, I guess that's our mission for now. Oh, I can actually finally access. So now, I assume this is stuck. I mean, I still could.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Yeah, keep walking, Cynthia. Right, so, oh, this is all very confusing. But I guess we go meet the division heads. I kind of want to go and get Piper for this because, like, I really want Piper to be a part of this. But I don't think I can just leave. I think I have to meet the division heads first. Yeah, unfortunately. You, son, are a bit of a knob. I may start taking your things, just because I can. Yeah. My wine. Your globe's on the floor. I'm angry. I'm confused. Note for me, I've only just, I haven't stopped recording since last episode. So whilst you may have had time to pass this is new to me still. Quite apt considering the situation with lots of wine and bourbon. Oh, I'll just take all your stuff. This is where I'm most comfortable. Yeah. So can they get radio from outside? No, I didn't see there's anything on the radio. In fact, it says clean, undamaged. Look at all these things that are better than what you have. Sean's terminal password. Okay. Kellogg Conrad enhanced life expectancy. Kellogg's occasional presence continues to unnerve others. At first, I thought they were merely intimidated by his confidence and arrogance, or perhaps even afraid of his general being. Kellogg is, after all, a killer, but as I've continued to witness their reactions, gaze their sidelong glances, I've detected something else, something I probably should have anticipated: jealousy. Kellogg is a living memorial to a forgotten program. He is an augmented human being, a cyborg reality, and the benefits he has received cannot be denied. But really, the scientists here could not care less about enhanced reflexes or greater combat efficiency. No, the cause of their envy is something more practical, more primal: his enhanced life expectancy. Just how long will Kellogg live if he passes naturally, however unlikely that may be? It's hard to say. He's more than 100 years old. He's already more than 100 years old, older certainly than any other human in the Commonwealth. Well, I suppose he is older than me, he's just not from a time that I am. His complete physiology has been altered. Perhaps he'll make it to 150, maybe even 200. Let the petty have their petty jealousies. Kellogg is a living testament to the ingenuity and superiority of the Institute, and I take no small pleasure in knowing that it must irritate him to no end. Oh, that must irritate him to no end, okay. Status reports. Okay. Sure. Personal notes. The wait continues. I can only confirm sightings outside Vault 111 and again in Diamond City sometime later. What that means I'm not sure. Will we actually meet? Was this all for nothing? No, not nothing. I will have learned valuable things about myself, my past either way. I cannot afford to let emotion get in the way. I must simply observe and record. I'm told Kellogg has gone offline. Strangely, I find myself thinking of Dr. Walker. He had such high hopes for Kellogg, such faith in the implants, what they can mean. I still regret eliminating that project, but I know where it would have led us. Walker was never shy about his goals, and too many others were starting to listen. In the end, I believe I was justified. So there is some tension within the Institute. The Institute is about preserving humanity, not some bizarre amalgamation of biology. Oh, so some people want to be cyborgs, the jealousy of Kellogg. Dr. Walker led that, and he obviously doesn't. He wants to preserve purity, direct access synth. Oh, okay, direct access synth shutdown. What that means, you can shut down all the synths anywhere. Interesting. There's all these stairs. It's an odd thing for me to get concerned about, I know, but stairs. Undamaged camera. Look, I get it. You got a lot of fucking cameras, and you hide. Ooh, can I use this? I like the fact they have all these undamaged cameras just fucking lying about. How many cameras do you need in an office? There's another one there. There's like 2 in a drawer back there. But they don't have clean clipboards, so what are these little circles? I guess cameras. Another undamaged camera! What are they just have fucking photos of everything. So I can't go up there. That was his office. What can I say to him now?
About this synth.
You mean the child?
Oh, okay,
it's a
sure.
fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
Why build it to look like you?
We'd advanced the technology behind synths to a point where this struck me as an interesting variation. A new angle, if you will. Modeling it after myself seemed only natural, what with the Institute's records on my genetics and physiology. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with
if I'm like believing you now about the sun thing, I don't really fucking want to. It's creepy.
As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me. What do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
It's not you. Well, there's nothing about it not being human. It's just, it's not you. That's, yeah.
I don't need a synth. I found the real Sean.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is far closer to what you expected. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way...
No, God, it would fucking freak me out.
I hope you'll keep an open mind.
It's like knowing you have a fake. Like, why would I want to knowingly have a fake son? That would be weird. I'd much rather accept the explanation that you're now 60, because I was in, you know,
Almost done.
cryostasis.
Tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the 3rd primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Didn't even say
Our
anything.
technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
We're all
My
looking
guns
forward
are
to
very
working with
advanced
you.
by my standards. I don't say I'm going to work with you. I'm talking to you,
Hi,
boy.
Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie.
Actually, my guns aren't.
You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much.
Why call
I think
him
most
Father?
people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I mean, obviously I spent a lot of time just kind of going, wee, guns and kills, yay! I already found the son of bitumen and my wife and I killed him. I guess that's the
just
one.
wanted to find
It's
my
so
son. Keep him
surreal.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else
God,
you'd like
they're
to
so
know about
fucking
the facilities
dismissive.
division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I mean, like, the Brotherhood of Steel is an impressive machine. Very, very impressive. It's not got the same level of tech here, but it still has delicate parts. Fucking arrogant bastards.
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The
God, she's
original
irritating.
survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure.
So hang
Just
on.
think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
So this is the product of the guys at the CIT who were building that power armor? And they dug into the ground and got away. I didn't see the digging. It might... Was that the place? No, that wasn't the CIT. That was the... Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's the Cambridge Polymer Labs, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, they could have gone across the CIT and helped them dig down. I didn't really investigate the CIT well enough.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I'll take a look, sure.
I'm very confused. Experiment 18A, 25% faster fire rate, 15% faster reload. It's alright. It's very dismissive. It's okay. Wow, he's got a lot of legendaries. Why am I giving you caps? Why do you give a shit about caps? Honestly, that makes no sense. I don't need any of those. I expected fights, if I'm honest. I expected lots of fighting. I did not get a lot of fighting. I mean, I could start shooting people up. But that doesn't seem right. Okay, food in here.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
Christ.
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
Don't mind me.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine. You're here. Glad you made it.
Yeah, go on, carry on.
The
Thanks.
commissary is always open.
No,
Would you
okay,
like
so I could get some
processed
stuff.
sustenance
Aha.
packets?
Oh, this is also very weird. I was gearing up for a fight. I had Piper with me. It was, ooh, the fuck are all these things? I don't even... High-powered microscope. It's not just a normal microscope, it's a high-powered microscope. Yeah, we're really good. Hey, you still have duct tape though. You haven't found a high-powered fucking duct tape, have you? I'm so annoyed at people. Hi.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Well, he's just explained that.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The Railroad's in the business of helping synths too. That makes us friends.
What? The Railroad? As in the Railroad? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the Railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
I want to say that one, but I also want to ask some questions.
How did you help synths escape?
Through hacking. The departments focus their best talents on hard science. Why waste time on terminal security, right? The SRB is the exception, and unfortunately, they control which synths go to the surface. But a forged work order from, let's say, bioscience can get a hand-picked synth on surface detail. And it turns out the Railroad was waiting for them. Wow.
I can't believe he didn't even realize.
Why are you helping synths?
At first, I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. It was a challenge, you know? But then I realized the synths are really just like us, except without any freedom. I decided to help the ones that wanted to escape, so they can have a better life.
You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths. At once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now.
Okay, so I'm going with this guy.
My father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense.
Taken. All the offense taken.
I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help.
See, I'm not fully on board with necessarily destroying the Institute yet. I just don't know. I like to deliberate and take my time with making decisions. You're just a synth, aren't you? Just a synth. Oh, listen to me. Oh, hi.
Z-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1. He's a friend. He's with the Railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because every member of the Railroad has dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom. Yeah, sure.
The members of the Railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I find that hard to believe.
That's what the Railroad does, Z-1. He's from the surface.
If you insist we speak in front of him, do so quickly.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z-1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Oh, master hacker, me. Okay, I need to think about this. So, this... I was just walking around and got a quest marker, so I was like, I'll go and talk to him. Maybe it's one of the heads of the Institute. And it's this guy. So they're trying to free synths. I don't even know if the Institute knows there are synths missing. It seems like a very...
It's alright, I'm used to being ignored.
Well, I'm going to ignore you further then. Because, like, scientists, big bodies of scientists, they're all, like, focused on their science and stuff. It wouldn't be surprising if they just did not know that the synths were missing. And why, if this place is so good, why do the synths want to be out from here? Is it just because they're treated like slaves? Oh, I need some more information.
What do you need help with?
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Okay. Okay. I don't have to do this, remember. I can just kind of do the same thing we did with Trish, just ignore them.
The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Okay, well that's something I can do now. Let's go meet the rest of the heads of things. Sorry for this episode being such like a what's the word I'm looking for? A dump of information? Exposition dump. There we go. This entire episode is just me working things out and trying to be a better person of knowledge and working and brain. Oh god, I'm out of my depth here in the Institute. I just was not expecting any of this to be as it was. Oh. This is not the same stuff. This is very fucking different. The fuck? Why is this? Where am I? The Ferv Lab. Oh god, so much to know. This is gonna take. I thought this was gonna be over soon. I'm obviously majorly wrong.
Nice.
Ground control to majorly wrong. Why is there a subway token here? Like what? Why are there no cleaning? Look at all this rust. It's so different to anything else. Yeah, okay, sure. Thanks. Okay. Pork and beans. Why is there pork and beans down here? This is the institute where they have like where they have Supplement 72 and your mum in can form. Why is there so much? Why? Where does the old stuff come from? Oh, this is so confusing. Okay. Gwynett Pale Ale, bottle cap. Why are there bottle caps down here? Okay, if this lot, I suppose they have been to the surface, so they do know what the they do know what currency is used up there. But why have a Protectron? Oh, it's an Assaultron. Shit.
Alert level elevated.
Sorry about that, mate. You're not going to stand up to this shotgun at all. Hooked pipe wrench mod. Okay, sure. I've no bit of a mod up in this game. That's odd. So yeah, what is this place? Why is it in ruins? Things are not as my son says they are. Unless this is the old route that they created to get to the new institute. But then why leave it so full of stuff? And aggressive robots? Who put down the trip mines? Oh, this makes no sense. I am so very confused. Okay. Why are there wooden blocks in here? This must be the old institute.
That's it.
Holding grounds for children? I guess these are holding grounds for children? Whoa. A super mutant. So they were experimenting on super mutants? This is all very strange. Admittedly, I would like to have checked out more of the main Institute area before coming out to this place like this, but as soon as I found it, I can't not come out here and have a look. Okay. Oh. And this is now new stuff. Is this where they created the super... Is this... Oh, Virgil. Of course. Virgil! Okay, here we go.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
See, the Institute aren't up all the scratch. Just because my son's the leaders shouldn't colour my view on them. Let's read this then. So project status, indefinite suspension. I guess this is after he left. Subject status. Okay. So they're taking humans, submerging them into super mutant liquid and seeing what the results are. Oh god, this seems more and more like the fucking was it the UAT on Mars for Doom? Just unlimited power because nobody's here to regulate and stop them. In some cases can be fantastic. In a lot of cases, female late 30s, initially consistent with rapid result, rapid decline in physical condition. Tagged and discarded. When it says discarded, are they just like, so they're throwing them out into the Commonwealth? So the Institute is creating super mutants regularly. You can pause this if you want to see specifics on these people. Aggression file with null parameters terminated. That's includes terminated. Subject intent to be terminated during incident 5. Data should be culled from future reports. Another termination. What's in the progress reports? Enterprise Citizen C notes last round of testing complete. Results are all within expected parameters. Informed Dr. Zimmer directly as he had ordered the test personally. He seemed annoyed with the results, unsure what he was looking for. He declined to specify why he wanted the test run to begin with. This is, what, 9 years later? I officially assumed lead role in the project after Dr. Citizen's passing. Oh, this is Virgil. Okay. Latest round of subjects show results similar to previous test runs over the last 5 years. No statistical deviation noted. Synthetic organs continue to perform well. The necessity of further tests is unexplained. 1 year after. Nothing new, always the same. Have entered formal complaint with the Directorate. These tests are not bringing in any valuable information. The Organics project was spun off decades ago. Why do we insist on continuing this? And then something left. Okay. We need to find Virgil's cure, I guess. There we go. That should hopefully set him right.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22, 24. We just received another batch of subjects. But as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board. Exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. there's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course. This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August.
God, that's really fucking old to be left there.
I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from, but, well, this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood.
Which is creation of super mutants. Okay, this is all very strange, and hence the rusty old part that nobody ever wanted to go in of the Institute was where they kept the super mutants, out of sight, out of mind. No sense to go there because they, well, the ones you saw in there were crushed to pieces. Okay. Right. Well, this is really it for this episode. This has taken all the different turns that I never expected it to. We'll see what happens next time. Hopefully my character will get some sleep because he's fast going to fall asleep. Thank you very much for watching, and I guess I'll see you next time. Oh, so confused. Bye!